we're not going to look at animal idioms. We're going to look at idioms for work.
Yeah.
Okay. But the same idea of using an image to help you to learn and memorize idioms, we are going to implement. Okay, you could see that all of these idioms are related to work. Obviously essential for you. Okay, and they're all based on nouns, on things. Okay, so first idiom. Each space represents a word.
Yes.
Okay, number one. Okay, this idiom, Danielle, means to do something in the easiest or quickest way.
Okay.
Okay. What's the missing word?
Could be look corners.
Now, this one, it seems especially appropriate for you because it's from driving.
Okay, good corners. Okay, good corners.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Now, how
understand.
can you explain this idea of cut corners?
Yes, when you in this example, the red vehicle is cutting corners because if we see the corner, he's cutting that corner. Normally, corners are like the extremes of the squares. No, when you pass through, you are cutting that corners, removing some part of the corner. Yeah.
Now, are you following the traffic safety rules when you cut corners?
Sorry, what was the question?
Are you following the traffic rules?
No, of course not.
Is it more likely to have an accident, a problem, if you cut corners?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, now let's think about work. For example, with the incident on Sunday. Did someone cut corners and as a result, you had the incident?
No, not really, because no one was very sure about the problem. So I would say that no, we didn't cut corners.
Can you think of an example from work or from home where someone cut corners and as a result, there was a problem or an issue or the work wasn't done really well?
Yes, of course.
Unfortunately.
My son, when he's doing his homework, sometimes he cut corners with the letters.
Does he want to play his video games? But first he has to.
Yes.
Perfect. He cuts corners. Okay. So now, sir, we're going to see your drawing talents. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So here the noun is a burner.
Uh-huh.
What's a burner? Okay. Picture.
The burner,
Uh-huh.
it has to be with this this thing that is hot.
Okay. Picture.
Picture.
You. Okay. Get your pencil and paper and draw a burner.
A burner.
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay. Well, let's see.
Back to kindergarten. I'm gonna. Okay. I can't see it. Danielle, you're a man of many talents. Very good. Okay.
Yes. It's fire.
Very good. Okay. Now think about, for example, in your house, where do you use fire?
In this object that we use to cook.
Very good. What's that called?
So sorry.
What's that called?
Sorry. What?
What's that object, that appliance called?
Yes, it's appliance. It is. I can't remember the word.
Okay, excellent. This is a good opportunity to see some.
Yes, the stove. The stove. Yes.
What kind of stove do you have? A gas stove or an electric stove?
Gas.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean? What did the stove used to work?
Uh-huh.
Yes, gas.
Gas stove. Okay. How many burners does your stove have?
4.
Perfect.
4
Okay.
burners.
4 burners. Okay, can you draw me a picture of the burners?
A picture?
Uh-huh. Back to kindergarten.
A picture from the stove?
Uh-huh. A picture of the burners.
Yeah.
Very good. It's more geometric. I think it's a more, okay. Now, Danielle, if the idiom is to be on the back burner,
Be at the back burner?
be on the back burner,
Okay.
okay? If you say, for example, okay, this week the migration is on the back burner because we need to take care of the incident that happened on Sunday. Okay, the migration is on the back burner. Back burner. What does that mean?
the back burners usually are the burner that is more, that use more fire,
Okay. Uh-huh.
and we we should have more care of the things that are on that burner.
Now think if you're preparing, let's say you're preparing a soup and a sauce. Okay, you put the soup on the back burner because it just needs to boil. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
While the sauce, you need to be careful, doesn't burn, put the butter. You need to be paying attention to what's on the front burner. While the
Yes.
back burner, where there's more space, you just let it blah, 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 cook.
Yes. Yes.
So if you say the migration is on the back burner, but the incident is on the front burner.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Okay.
Yes, to be in the back burner is not to, it is not necessary to take a lot of care.
That's it. It's low priority.
We do not hyper care.
Hyper care. Thank you, PepsiCo. Very good. Okay. So it's an expression we use. The project, the meeting is on the back burner. It's not what's receiving the most attention now.
Yes. Okay, good.
Okay, now one more here, you get a picture. And you get the translation in Arabic, okay? What's the idiom here?
Out on the limb. To be in a situation that it's not secure.
Perfect. Okay. So what is a limb if we look at the picture?
Limb is if this person's fall, he's going to do the limb.
Because the limb is the branch of the tree.
Okay.
We can also use it for anything that's, for example, our arms and legs are our limbs. So if you go out, often used with the verb go, to go out on a limb. Are you in a safe situation or in a risky situation?
Risky situation.
Very good. Okay. So for example, you could say, oh, my boss went out on a limb for me at the meeting by defending my proposal.
Okay.
Okay, he knew that his boss wasn't going to agree with him, but he went out on a limb because he thinks my proposal is really good. But it might create problems with his boss, but he didn't care. He went out on a limb. He did something risky by defending my proposal.
Okay. Went on a limb, yes.
Okay, so let's first idiom.
Good corners.
Very good. Okay, second idiom.
Be on the back burner.
Excellent. Third idiom.
Go on limb.
Okay, go. Now this can be tricky or difficult about idioms is we have to remember all the parts.
Okay, out on, okay. Out, go out on a limb.
Go out on a limb.
Go out on a limb.
Okay.
Go out on a limb. Okay,
Oh,
go out on a
limb.
Idioms are very complicated. They are very complex. Okay.
Honestly, they did sometimes, but this is the importance, I think, of making a mental image.
Yes. It is like the phrasal verbs, making a mental image.
Which do you think are more difficult, the phrasal verbs or the
I think
idioms?
that idioms are more difficult.
Well, let's continue with this on Monday then.
Yes, sure.
Because I'll send you the link after the class on Monday, but these are ones that are very easy to use at work.
At work. Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Speaking of work, for your homework, I have an idea for your homework, for your assessment. How about this weekend, you look at it again
Uh,
and you correct your own work?
my homework. What homework?
What you did before for the preparing for the performance review?
Huh?
Okay.
What was that? Let me remember.
The document you just sent?
The document that I sent today.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Tomorrow or Friday, take 15 minutes, read what you wrote and say, oh, this is wrong. What's this? This is a perfect, brilliant idea. Analyze your own work.
Okay.
Yeah, self-correction is a really important skill.
Good.
Okay, or you could say it's perfect. I'm great.
Okay. Okay.
I roll, I rock. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Frances. Have a good day.
I sure will. You too, and I hope you have a quiet day. And thank you for
I
agreeing
hope so.
to become famous.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. There we go.